What's up, everybody? It's Check here with another 2K20 Pro-Am gameplay. As you can tell, our record really hasn't changed much since the last time we played. We are playing a pretty decent team though, 115 to 58. I wouldn't say that their record is crazy good, but they're okay, and obviously they've played a lot of games, so they have that working in their advantage. Just real quick before we get into the video, just some minor lineup changes. Our point guard from last video couldn't make it for this game, so we picked up another one of their friends, cross edge, slashing play. I think he might be a pure play, I'm not too sure. And dual, like I talked about in last video, switched from his pure sharp to rebounding wing. So size-wise, we were pretty good. I did want to say two things quickly, and I won't be talking as much in this game. I felt bad calling these guys casuals. I felt like I kind of oversaid it. But regardless of anything, I do really enjoy running with these guys. It's a lot of fun. And the other thing is one thing I didn't say in last video was even though Nola Pride's big isn't maxed out with badges, he's still a very good defensive center already. And the last thing, I feel like I'm going to have to say this. Again, unfortunately, disclaimer. Hopefully you don't get offended by stuff on the walls. Obviously, you can tell that they might have added a couple pictures throughout the arena. That's the main reason they wanted gold. And again, I hope you don't get too offended and have hurt feelings over it. But yeah, so let's get into the video. This game was really back and forth. I thought this was a very solid game from both teams. One thing that we struggled with early on was turnovers, and really the entire game, I don't know how many turnovers we have, but it was a lot. And the other big thing that we kind of had to struggle with all game is that the opposing team hit a just a ton of whites. So I'll play this clip real quick. Kind of a risky pass. That pass to the corner probably wasn't the best pass, but their center gets a great steal animation, stays inbound, they come down, and that won't be the only white three I'll show you guys that they hit. We also struggled with loose balls the entire game. As I'll show you in this clip, I'm right here, right in the passing lane, and I can tell the pass is either coming to number 10 or to my guy. So, because of that, I hit square and just get totally robbed on a steal. And to make matters even worse, I get robbed on a steal and you'll see the outcome. Right there, I don't know how I don't grab that or at least tip it out of bounds. You can even hear me say nice. That leads into a quick 3 for them. And it's just one of those possessions where we really couldn't do too much. It just got a terrible animation. Just another quick clip to kind of highlight the struggles we were having when it came to just getting loose balls or just getting lucky in general. So obviously you saw the clip 2 clips ago that center made kind of like that grab by the corner, stayed in bounds, and kept the ball in. Right here, same kind of animation happens, but instead of us staying in bounds, we go out of bounds. So obviously you can watch right here, Durantula plays really good defense, really good defense, and tips it and goes out of bounds. And if you go back 2 clips, their center basically has the same animation in the corner, but stays in bounds with the ball. Right? Because not only did they make a lot of whites, they shot a lot of whites in general. So again, I'm not going to put in every clip of them making a white. I just want to kind of lay in some just so you get a general idea of this team had a lot of things going for them throughout the game. So real quick, that's deep. He wasn't a pure sharp either, but he made a lot of whites throughout this game. Big whites too later in the game.
Tom.
You got it. Nice shot.
Nice, JJ.
Just to highlight kind of how inexperienced we are as a team, something like this will kind of comes as you play more. But if you just watch snipers running to the corner, watch his defender and how he sags off of him, and when Duel gets the ball, he'll penetrate in, drawing sniper's defender to slide over for help. And again, just an experience thing. This will come with more experience, but instead of making the right pass to the corner for the 3, we make a kind of bad pass here for the for the turnover. As you can see right here, obviously that's a risky pass still to the corner. He could have tipped it, or the guy that's in the paint could have stolen it, but this defender has actually slid out some towards the free throw line. He's no longer along the baseline. And Duel, instead of just two things really could have happened. Either pass here, or since he's slid out so far, Sniper could cut in for the backdoor, maybe catch an oop. But I really prefer to shoot that 3 there. But again, just an inexperienced kind of mistake. Duel will kick it out right here, as you'll see in a couple seconds for that turnover. So boom, yep. This I have absolutely no idea how this worked, and it was very risky, but it somehow worked. Yeah, it's kind of a.
Nice.
One thing that we talked about the whole game was trying to exploit the zone. Fortunately for us, they didn't really run the zone great. As you can see here, they're in some kind of 3-2, or I think it is a 3-2, which means that they have their baseline is pretty weak. So we get the 3-on-2 here. Biggest issue here is Duel needed to step up to somewhere around here so he could get the numbers mismatch on the 1-on-2 here. But instead, once Hunter gets the ball inside, Duel decides, and again, it's just inexperience. As you can see, he'll get the ball inside, 2-on-1, he steps in, which then just allows for that one defender to plant both. Before I play this clip out, obviously you can tell by the score, we're down by almost 20, and I think that we could have easily given up right here, but I was really proud of the team. We fought the entire game, and again, I don't want to spoil too much. I'll have to stick around for the whole video. But this shot right here, I'll play the audio. If you watch this, my first shot, you can tell I lag. If you watch from when I gather the ball to when the ball is by my head, you can see it kind of snaps. The game stutters, and you'll hear me say I lagged. But fortunately enough, we'll get the offensive rebound in this possession, and I get another look. Right there, you can see the kind of the stutter right there. Come back down.
I didn't lag.
And I didn't lag. Nice.
Nice. Big green.
Good shit. Nice. Let's go. I got takeover. Let's go. Come on.
Yep. Oh. Nice, JJ.
You got him, Tom?
No.
No, he's off. He's off. He's off.
Let's go.
Nice. Bang.
Let's go.
Tom, you gotta pivot up. Nice. Yep. Still fine. Still fine.
Screened.
Nope, that's fine.
Of course.
Oh my god, what a bailout. Nice rotates.
Good
Nice
defense,
go.
guys. Good D. You take him down the middle.
You got it.
Nice, good shit.
Bang. Tarantula!
Let's go. Let's get this lead before half.
Give me that.
We got one.
Let's go.
All you.
Let's go.
Greens.
Quick halftime breakdown. We're up by 4 now from being down at 20 at a point to being up by 4. As you can see, the first and the second quarter, the point differentials were crazy. We were looking good, very good. I was really happy with how we played. Also, just quickly, I don't plan on asking this too much, but if you're still here around for this part of the video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a like and sub, that would really, really be appreciated.
Greens.
All day. This right here was another one of these really just tough possessions. I should have gotten a steal right there. Instead, I just get a tip out of bounds, which at the time I didn't really think too much about. Obviously, they get another second chance at a basket, and slightly early, 52%. It drops. Another one of these kind of inexperienced possessions that we have. They're still sitting in this kind of 3-2 zone. So again, just like we talked about earlier, we get the roll down the middle, which means you're gonna. This guy is face guarding me, which likely means that this guy will drop down to pick up the roll, which he does. So that was a great pass, and then per usual, per typical team, the guy that was playing at the wing will slide down to the corner. Now, this guy slides down, but as you can see, we have a foot right here. Dual purpose is right here. This is just one of these situations where, again, an experienced team instead of, and again, it's nothing wrong with anybody. you know, like I've said 1,000 times this video, and I'll probably say it a little bit too much. It's just one of these things where as you play more, you get a little bit more experience. You kind of make this kind of dot more commonly. So instead of going up with that right there, you can see he wouldn't have gotten there, and he wouldn't have gotten there. So a quick dot out right here to the 3 would have resulted in at least an open 3. We still would have had to make it, but I'd prefer that than 100% smothered layup.
Yeah.
That's not gonna drop. Nice shot.
Nice, JJ.
Another one of these unfortunate defensive stands. As you can see, as this pans out, it looks like Durantula is going to grab this rebound, and to be honest, he really should have right here. I mean, I guess you could say the big man got there to tip it. I don't know, and then boom, another white. Another one of these kind of tough corner shots.
Circle.
Ooh.
Late. Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's gonna.
Watch that corner. He missed. Nice.
But if I said hash, like,
I mean, I could try sitting hash.
No way.
Dude! This was kind of like the situation earlier, but this time instead of lagging, I just took a pretty bad shot. Should not have taken this. And it was only 53% contested, so I guess it could have dropped. But fortunately enough, get it back. Green up.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Down the middle.
No way.
Dude, I've never seen this before, man. Down.
No.
That's gotta be off.
Gotta be circle.
Got me.
Circle.
Nice. There it is.
Let's go, baby. Come on, one stop.
Oh.
Damn.
You just can't get it.
Gotta move faster.
And we miss.
And our whites
Hit down.
continue to not drop.
Unfortunately, we do fall a little short in the end. It was a good game, though, the whole way through, being down by basically 20 and coming all the way back. I think if we just cut down some turnovers, if we're a little bit more efficient from 3, and if the game just doesn't allow them to hit, like I said, they made and shot a lot of whites. I know I put some whites in the gameplay, but on top of that, they also probably made another couple of whites. So between the whites, the turnovers, and a couple missed shots that we had, as you saw in the last clip, if we would have made one of those in the very last one, at least we would have cut it down to 3, and you never know. But regardless, I thought it was a very good gameplay. And yeah, peace out, guys.